Undead Unluck. This is Undead Unluck chapter 111 in Trust. We open with Rip resolving to kind of go through the loop and get a second chance at Layla's operation. So, you know, he's Latla. I keep getting their name mixed up. She's just like, what about Ragnarok? I mean, like, if you go, even if you do save Layla, like, you still have to deal with Ragnarok. And he's like, well, you know, at least she'll be alive for a little while longer. She wouldn't die under my knife, you know.
True.
You know. So basically, he's like, so long as we can die together, I'll be satisfied. As we cut back to the present, and Andy drops off Latla next to Rip. And Andy goes off to continue his mission to go back in time and save everyone. So pretty cool. Rip tells him that it's hopeless and that there's no way he's gonna be able to pull off fixing everything again in the next loop. You know, there's just so much shit that he has to go up against. He basically has to kind of unite everyone who was already under at the time. So, you know, he really has a tall task ahead of him.
But he's super serious now, and he can't die. So I think if anyone could do it, he's one of them.
Yeah. Andy's like, I will change them. If I couldn't, there'll be no point in taking the loop. And Rip's like, well, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm dying. So he doesn't really say that, but like in his mind, he's just like, all right, fine. He says that he mentions that Latla talks about how you know, during the surgery in October of 2015 that her sister her sister died, and she asked Andy to save her. Andy goes up to Lucy, and he turns over to Rip and Latla, and he says, have faith and wait for me. And as he goes away, he says, see you around, hero. Next time, let us join your group. And it's like, you could have been joined the group, but that's okay.
Yeah, you've been playing around like half the series, broski.
Yeah, you have. They've invited you many times to join the group, honestly. But
you're the one who wanted to die like an edgelord going against Andy.
Yeah. So Andy goes, wicked sick.
You killed your side chick.
Yeah.
And you fucked up.
Yeah. And he blasts away on his undead cycle. As he leaves Rip and Latla to die, in a very tragic way. They're just like looking at each other's eyes, and they're just like, Latla, you were there every step of the way. And he passes away, and that's when Latla says, good night, Rip. You've always been so cool. As she leaves a little kiss on the side of his lips. You know, and assumingly she dies as well. At that point, Andy is riding away on his motorcycle, and he says to himself, like, there's no turning back now. I killed one of the most important characters. So, you know, this is a real thing I'm doing right now. No way back. And he motorcycles his way into the giant crater to, I guess, where the Union is to fight against Nero, I think his name is.
You see his orbs?
Yeah, I see his orbs. Oh, his orbs. He's ready, dude. He said, I got my orbs.
We're going to Tutorin rampage. I already killed Rip, so you're going to get him out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to let you have your little backstory, and then you're dead ski too.
Right.
But that's where the chapter ends, actually. Wowee. Josh, what did you think about Undead Unluck?
So, I didn't know what to think at first. I didn't take it too seriously because I'm like, all right, Rip, just die. I can't fall the extra exposition.
Goddamn Rip.
I thought he was just gonna make it where he smoked him and was like, I gotta move forward. But I get it. There's a lot more weight behind the fact that he has to redo the loop. I mean, I think that's the point being made, that there's no turning back. Mm-hmm. They had to give up, like you said before last week. They have to give up on this world. Definitely try to take the arc. I thought they was gonna fight Guy, but nah.
No, I guess not. I guess they get some more leeway.
He needs to get Unluck back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Her name is ready.
Fuko.
Yes.
Come on, man. Come on.
It's been a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, this was such a weird direction for Undead Unluck to go, and in a good way too. This is like such a crazy twist-filled way. I didn't think this was gonna happen, and this is for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there seems to be like a lot of stakes attached to this. He basically had to kill his friend or someone he considered a friend to a degree, and I wonder if he's gonna have to off some union members in order to get this shit done.
Definitely Nero. Nero's gonna die.
Oh, Nero's done. Nero's Dunsky.
He's gonna fight Juiz.
I'd be shocked, but who knows? Yeah, but this is a very interesting turn for Undead Unluck. I'll say this: Undead Unluck has been one of the more unique series in terms of like the many directions it's gone over the years, or the last 2 years that it's existed. So that's been kind of interesting to see for a manga that's so young to go into so many different directions, assumingly to kind of like save itself, because Undead Unluck kind of swims in the bottom tier of the Shonen Jump popularity rankings, unfortunately. But if it pushes him to innovate his series and keep it kind of interesting, I'm in for it. I feel like this is a very unique set of twists and events that have happened, and I appreciate it. I am enjoying Undead Unluck, and I'm anxious to see what happens next for it. Is that all you had?
Yeah, I guess. I can't wait to see more fights. That fight against Rip was pretty lit.
It was pretty lit.
So yeah, I like the fight. He's dead now. That's it.
Yeah.
No turning back.
No turning back.